Hi everybody, welcome to this week's edition of James Alexander. This week the debrief on the sleepout. Stand by. Hi everybody, welcome back to James Alexander. We've just done our rough sleep night with Centrepoint for the homeless, and wow, what an experience. A number of us in the office were sleeping rough overnight, and thanks to you, our fans, we raised over £2,000 for the charity, which we're very proud of. And collectively, Property Mark, our professional association, raised over £50,000, and Centrepoint for the whole event and everybody that slept out, over 1,000 of us, and the other events around the country, have raised £500,000. So it's quite amazing, really. And it was quite humbling. What I found was that nothing prepares you for the cold that comes through the floor when you're sleeping rough. It really is freezing. And what you find is that you get some sleep, and then all of a sudden, even in a sleeping bag, the cold just seeps through the floor and you have to change sides. And I can just imagine as a rough sleeper having to wake up every half an hour or so because you're just too cold and moving on. So that was one thing that I found was quite a rough experience. And the second thing that I found was quite telling was that in the morning, of course, there are no showers or anything like that. So when we came off site, there we were on public transport with sleeping bags on our backs, boots on, and mud on the boots, coming on public transport. The looks and the way that people were viewing us as unshaven guys getting onto public transport was very much, look at these guys, they're homeless, they're going to want money from me or something. And there was a real standoffish nature about that. And it made me realise how you could go from being housed to homeless and then very quickly feel like nobody cares, and it's a slippery slope, isn't it? So that was quite surprising, quite an eye-opener to me, how people treat you differently once they think that you're maybe homeless. So quite sad, really. But a fantastic experience. Well done to everybody involved, and thank you, our fans, for all of your sponsorship. We really do appreciate it, and it really will make a major impact to these people. There's a link below if you'd still like to sponsor us. We'd be delighted to get even more money for them. Now back onto the housing market. What we found this week is it's been really busy on sales, busier than we have been. And it's almost like people are saying, okay, the election's coming, we can see a likely result of the election and a way forward. And that's what this country's been lacking, is direction. And that when we have that stability back, we know who the government is and what the direction of travel is. That security will bring with it confidence, because that's what the market's lacking. And that confidence could bring with it price rises. So I'm quite optimistic about next year, next springtime. And certainly some of the smart money out there seems to agree, because we're finding a lot of new buyers coming into the market. A lot of established buyers, buy-to-let investors are coming back into the market and buying things where they've been waiting for a long time now. So busier than usual. In fact, we're just installing a new IT system for our lettings landlords side. And we thought it'd be a quiet time of year, and we haven't had a chance to really do it because we've been so busy. It's been absolutely crazy on sales. Letting's not so busy as we expect at this time of year, but generally quite strong. So that's it for this week. Hope you've enjoyed this week's edition of Property Chat. If you have, please click the subscribe button and do click the alarm button. Go for it, why not? And we'll speak to you again next week. Thanks for watching. Take care.